All right, Steve, you said you have a good one for me. Let's hear it.
Ever heard of Bukowski?
Bukowski?
Yeah.
No, is that like a singer?
No, he was the L.A. wino poet. He's a guy that delivered mail, but he was just this guy that wrote about being a alky reprobate down there in L.A. for years.
So he's a
Hollywood
writer.
section. Yeah, and he worked as a mailman for years. He's basically a factotum and a drunk and a poet, and he wrote some verse. And the point of all that is he changed my life because in '74, I was in Olympia, Washington. I was working in this furniture refinishing store with my buddy Nearly Normal Jimmy. And my buddy Moochie came in with his book, and it was Notes of a Dirty Old Man by Charles Bukowski. I'd never heard of him. And it was a series of columns he wrote in some LA Free Press newspaper in LA in the old hippie area in the 60s. So, and I liked it. I enjoyed them. They were good. And I appreciated someone who lived like I do was actually writing about it. I thought it was pretty nervy of him. But the part that struck me is I made a point of giving it to all my friends who were heavy readers, and to a person, and this is up to like a dozen of them, they all had the same response, which is, I laughed my ass off at this, I loved it, and this is what you should do. Your stories are far crazier than this fucker. And from that point on, I've been trying to write fiction up to that point, and had a lot of trouble with point of view, and I just couldn't stand it. But as soon as I started writing about my own nut job of a life, I found out that was my sweet spot. So it's 1975. I'm living in San Mateo with Acid Mac and Nick the Nihilist. And if it seems like I give people names, I do. I give everybody a nickname. So we're living in San Mateo. I was working for the city of San Mateo on a water truck or whatever. So Nick the Nihilist and I, on the weekend, we go up near Sausalito, we buy some weed, and when we're coming back through San Francisco, we go to the City Lights bookstore, and it turns out Bukowski was in town to do a reading at a local auditorium, and there were 2 tickets left for that night. So I bought them, and go back to the San Mateo down in the peninsula, and Nick doesn't want to go.